Hello everyone, this is Ashish Deshpande, and in previous video we saw Kabanero collections and Kabanero pipelines. In this video I will be demoing you how to use the Kabanero collections through our app city and build a demo application. So as we discussed, Kabanero collection is a set of predefined stacks as per your requirements. So right now in Kabanero collections we have certain collections, and out of which we will be using Java microprofile for the purpose of this demo. So the assumption here for this demo is you already have the AppCity application installed on your machine, because collections is dependent on AppCity application. If you have AppCity application installed on your machine, you can run AppCity and check that you have the available commands or not. If we choose the commands, that means you have the AppCity application. If you want to check the AppCity version we are running, can do, and it tells you at the time of this demo I will be using 0.4.2 version of the AppCity. Now to see what all repository is listed under your AppCity, you can run this command. It shows you have AppCity hub and experimental repository, and by default it is pointing to AppCity hub. Now we need to tell AppCity that we need to use collections instead of AppCity hub as our repository, so that we can download the collection stacks. In order to do that, we have to run. So this is the repository of collection release, the latest one, which is version 0.1.2. So I'll take this and I'll try to run that command. It says it already exists because I already ran. If you see, that's the cap collections name which I gave to the repository, and that's pointing to our latest Kabanero release. Now you can use this command appcity list and just try to see what all collections we have in our collections repository. So right now this is showing that our collections repository have 5 stacks. One is Java Microprofile, one is Java Spring Boot 2, Node.js, then Node.js Express, and finally Node.js Loopback. Out of that, we will be using Java Microprofile stack for our demo, which is a stack of Eclipse microprofile on OpenLiberty and OpenJ9 using Maven. Before going ahead, let's just create a directory called Java Microprofile Demo, and I'll go to the Java Microprofile Demo and do ls-la. So right now we don't have anything inside this directory. Now we'll run appcity init command, which will initialize our folder with the Java Microprofile application. When you run this command, it will pull down the template Java Microprofile application onto your machine. If you see, it gave you source folder pom.xml file because this is a Maven project. If you want to open this in a particular editor, so for my case I'll be running this inside the VS Code. So once you open that in the editor, you will see that inside the source folder, if you go inside main java dev appcity starter, you will see a starter application.java template file. This is a microservice template file they have given as a part of the template project, and it also has a test folder which has health endpoint test, which will check the health of the application. It also has this pom.xml. It downloads the dependencies from the Maven repository, and it has this appcity config YAML file. Now once you have that, you can make changes to any of those files in the project. So let's go back to our VS Code, and let's suppose that we made some changes to this application, and now what the developer can do is he or she can push this whole application onto GitHub. But the purpose of our demo is we will be using this application build and deploy on Kubernetes platform later on. So we have to run this command which will generate app-deploy file for you. So if you see, it has the content looks something like this. So this is the configuration file which will be used when you will deploy this application onto Kubernetes later on. Okay, so now after all the changes are done, you can push this entire project into GitHub. So for the interest of time, I've already pushed this project in the GitHub repository, my GitHub repository. If you see, this is the source folder, the pom.xml, the app deploy file, and the appsreconfig.yaml file. And if you go inside the source folder, under the main folder, in the starter, you will see our starter application. Once you have this GitHub repository ready, in the next demo, I will be showing you how to use Kabanero pipelines to build and deploy this GitHub repository. If you want to see all the Kabanero-collections demo commands which I have shown in this video, you can go to the Kabanero-Java-Microprofile GitHub repository, and the link to this repository I will be posting at the bottom of this video. Thank you.